All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of What She Said, right here on BreadMediaRadio.com and What She Said, the podcast. So there, I cover everything. I got to get used to this. All right, so today I'm chatting with my regular lovely co-host. We have Miss Tiffany Munnerlin, owner of Money Making Bosses Cosmetics, LLC.
Hey guys, you can find me on Facebook at Tiffany Munnerlin, on Instagram at Money Making Bosses Cosmetics LLC, and on my website at www.
Okay. That's her. She went down off a little bit. www.moneymakingbossescosmetics.com, I believe. Right? Denise, I don't catch it.
LLC, Money Making Bosses Cosmetics LLC.
LLC.com. Okay, thank you. And then we have Denise, co-owner of Student Apparel.
Hey, you can find us on Google, social media, just search Student Apparel, and at www.stuenxproducts.com.
Okay. All right, so we're having a little bit connection problems with Tiffany, so she'll catch up with us. But thankfully, this week we do not have any emails. No emails at all. Let's see. Tiffany's coming back in. All right, Tiffany, we finished off. You went off a little bit with the website, but we covered you. Well, I tried to cover you, but Janisa covered you.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, I was telling Janisa, we don't have any emails. Listener just called in and told Janisa, cash her outside. It's like, I'm playing, Janisa. I'm playing.
I might say she's going to be cold because I don't have time for that.
Nobody called, no nothing. It's all love. I just had to mess with you because you was in your feelings. So this week, you know what? We're going to talk. We're going to make it a little bit more serious. I try to, appease everyone. So this week, we're just going to talk about relationships, all relationships, the normal relationships we talk about, and what keeps the fire burning. Because people worry about like romantic relationships, what keeps the fire burning. But I think as mothers, we gotta, as the children get older, you gotta keep it. Otherwise, I don't even want to know. Like, I don't even want to know. They go astray, the bond may not be as close. Friendships, you have to keep those fires burning too. But first, we'll do the classic. We'll handle the men first. So we'll talk about relationships and what are some of the things that, we should do. I'm not going to say do because I'm not good in that area because I be getting in my feelings. So the flame goes out often, but I'm not going to lie. It goes out quite often. So Janisa, we'll start with you. What can we do as women, or what should we do as women to keep that, flame nice and well lit?
Let me see. What should we do? Communicate.
What she said.
Ask him how he's doing, how his day is going, things like that. Not just expect him to care about how you feel and what you're going through. Also take the time to, do the same for him, listen to him, whatever, even if you really don't want to hear what he has to say. You just, just listen and just be quiet sometimes.
What she said. I got a feeling that you don't really do all of that, but we're gonna
I do most of it.
I feel like we be just talking trash. All right, Tiffany, what about you?
I'm gonna say to keep the fire burning. I will be, when I think of that, I always think of the bedroom. So I would say, for me, it would probably be different type of wigs, different type of outfits. It all depends on what type of man you have to know what type of things you could bring into the bedroom.
Okay, all right. We might have to have a little one-on-one consultation. Shout the wig goes off. Sometimes the stocking cap.
Hey, if he's okay with it, that's all that matters. You
Look,
know?
once I'm relaxed, I don't care. Everything falls, bloop, that don't matter.
What she said.
Yeah, what she said.
All right. You know what? For me, I'm gonna have to be a little hypocritical. Like I said, flame goes out quite often. I know I can be kind of bratty. I can be kind of bratty at times. So let me see. I really don't know. Man, I think, you know what? I think what keeps the fire burning for the most part with me is just me being who I am. I think, you know, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I think I have a pretty cool personality. Like, I think, you know, I wake up, I strive to be a good person. You know, when you want to live to be 100 plus, you kind of have to be a good person. It's like making a deal with, you know, your higher power. Like, hey, you know, I'm doing this right. I'm doing good. I just need to live. You know, this 100 plus. So I think that for the most part is what keeps it burning. Even on my bad days, like I can throw a tantrum, like literally be very mad, and then like 10 minutes later, just shake it off, and you know. Now Red doesn't always accept it. He's like, no, 10 minutes ago, you know. He will remind me about things that I said, and I'm just like, come on, like, really?
Right. They love reminding you too. They love that little reminder. Can't wait. Stop. Shut up. Like I let it go. Shut up.
Right. Right. So speaking of that, Janisa, on the flip side, what are some of the things that we do that makes them just be like, you know what, F that fire, I'm putting it out. Like, extinguish it.
That tantrum. Yes, I know it. Shoot, I know mine for sure, because they just get ridiculous sometimes. I know, I can see it. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get divorced today. Like, today is going to be the day. Oh, I see that face. I'm like, maybe you should chill out a little.
Right? What she said. Feel it getting out of control, but you just roll with it. Like, you know what?
If it happens, it happens. Then it happens, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't believe it happened.
What she said. What she said. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm the worst crybaby. Talk all the trash in the world, and then child, tears be flowing like I never said a damn thing. Nothing. Like, I need to grow up. I know I need to grow up. See, that's called personal accountability.
What she said.
Oh, what about you, Tiffany? What's the thing that makes them, you know, just be like, you know what, forget that fire. I don't even want it. Like,
I would say when you're in a relationship and sometimes you just don't feel like doing anything at all, so this is just the day that you wake up and you look bad and you don't feel like doing nothing.
Yeah.
I think they look at you and you look like that, they be thinking, damn, let me put some water on this fire, because I do not like her like looking like this, so I don't be around her. Yeah.
Yes. Like, oh,
she
who
said.
am I with? It's still me. It's still me.
They're right.
Just
a little dirtier.
bad.
Just a little lazier.
What she said. Yeah, for me, well, I think it's a few things. But one thing I know with me personally that probably makes what makes grumpy old man, you know, like, you know, forget this fire is along the lines of Tiffany. When I'm walking around the house, like, I don't give a crap. I look like who did it, what did it, why, okay? Like, I just don't care, right?
What she said, yeah.
Something like, look, walking on the back of my old sneakers, looking crazy.
What she said.
Especially when you've been dealing with the kids all day.
Yes, what she said. I might not have a smell, but I ain't smelling fresh either. But like
what she said. Like, don't go too close, though. You don't want to come over here. Put your arms up too high.
Right, what she said. Like, it ain't there yet, but it ain't nothing I want to be all cuddled up with either.
Yeah.
You know.
What she said.
Look, that's what it is. Oh my God. Okay, so any final thoughts with the men?
What, to keep it going or to put it
Yeah,
out?
I was just about to say the
Keep
same
it going.
thing.
To keep it going. Go be nice. Go be nice.
Just, have fun together. Make each other laugh. Like if
What she said.
he can make you laugh, that's half of the battle.
Yup. What she said.
I feel the same way. Like it just like if he makes you laugh, reciprocate. Make him,
Yep. What
try
she
to do
said.
things to make him smile too.
Yep.
What she said. What she said. Not too much. I better not. I can't say that.
Right.
Because I get too. He just be like, I have been told on more than one occasion. I'm like, it's just a joke. Well, your jokes ain't paying no bills. Like that.
What she said. Oh, y'all been told I play too much. I'm like, okay. Maybe. Just a little bit.
Like,
I
well, my
really
jokes,
won't.
they be able to pay some bills. I might hit one of the clubs up. I don't know. I might do
You never know, right? Right?
I get pulled off the stage. I'll laugh at that too. It don't matter.
What she said. Oh, man.
Oh man. All right, so we're gonna go to break. We're gonna come back and we are gonna talk about the ladies, the friendship. We'll talk about the friendship. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back right here on redmediaradio.com. Also, the What She Said, the podcast. This week, we're talking about what keeps the relationship going, and that's all relationships that us ladies go through in life. Before I go any further, I want to remind the listeners, viewers, don't forget to tune in to Facebook and other. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what other streaming, what other platforms we're going to be on. On October 15th, it's going to be Real Deals Live. This is where you're going to catch all of the deals. You're going to catch some of our products that we talk about right here on What She Said. Big deals, big entertainment. You just don't want to miss it. October 15th at 4 o'clock. Continue to tune into the station so you can find out more information. Also, when you're tuned in, don't forget to tune into the Morning Grind every Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. And also every Tuesday and Thursday is Breakfast with Tiffany. So I just wanted to put those little, disclaimers, shameless plugs out there. Okay? And so we're talking about how, we keep the fire burning in these relationships. So we just talked about the men. So now we're going to talk about the friendships, the ladies in our lives, the friendships, the sisters, the mothers, the aunts, whatever woman is in your life, the daughters. So Janisa.
Okay.
This is I don't know if us ladies are ever going to get it right, but what can we do to try?
Try to be understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Understand if your friend has, a lot going on. And I mean, we all have a lot going on.
Yeah.
Understand I may not be able to sit on the phone with you all day, every day, talking about whatever. But,
Right.
if we're friends, we're friends. You'll always be in my heart. Family, all of that, you'll always be in my heart. So even if I may not talk to you all the time, we may not talk every day. I just know if it's love, it's love. If we're friends, we're friends.
Right.
So that's a big thing with a lot of people. Just because somebody doesn't need to constantly be in your face to be your friend.
Yeah, what she said. Yup, what she said. I would say specifically as far as friendships, like nothing else, just strictly friendships. I would say the main thing, and this goes along with communication. For me personally, I can only speak for myself. I would say is say what you mean and mean what you say. I've always said that. Like,
What she
you
said.
know, you don't have to say you're my best friend. You don't even have to say you like me. You know, you could be a neighbor. I mean, but just if you say it, mean it. Don't fake it. Because once I catch a whiff of like fakeness, like a whiff of like some backstabbing stuff, it's like it's a sour taste in my mouth that I can try to get rid of, but it's like,
Yeah.
especially if I've done nothing, there's nothing going on between us,
Right.
like no bad blood, we had no
Right.
words. You just like decided to be Miss Bipolar. Yeah, like, the flame is like automatically
Dead.
done.
Yeah.
Birthday candles blown out. No cake, no nothing. I don't know. Like, now I gotta watch myself. I don't want to watch myself around somebody that I consider my friend.
What she said.
So, yeah. All right, Tiffany. So, we're talking about the ladies now. The ladies in our life, the relationship with the ladies in our life, and how we keep that flame burning. So, what do you have?
With the ladies, I would say, with the ladies, I would probably say, shit, keep a fire burning with the ladies' friendships. I would say being honest, being respectful and honest, and
Yep.
not going behind that person's back and speaking ill of them.
Yep.
If you can't say it to their face.
Yep. What she said.
Yeah.
What she said.
I don't say anything behind your back. I either already told you or I have no problem telling you.
But
Yeah.
what she said.
What she said.
What she said. Yeah. Ever since, I told you another show. I don't know if Tiffany was there at the time. But I said, my grandma used to always tell me, you have to go fights with the little girls in the neighborhood and all that. And my grandma, I would like, tell her about it. And she would be like, honey, you go and you tell them, look, I won't say nothing behind your back that I can't say to your face. And I was like, you know what? There you go, my mom. You hit the nail on the head. So that was my slogan. You come ask me, did I say anything? Is look, if I said it, I said it. But trust me, I ain't gonna say nothing behind your back. Especially when, like, when you get the people, did you say? It's like that's threatening. Did you say? So what happens if I say, yeah, I did say it.
Right. What she said.
Yeah.
I said it was thinking bad. Now what? Like, what you gonna do? I don't know. All right. So what about our daughters? How about our daughters? How do we keep the flame with the daughters? Because they are, one day they're going to be young ladies. They're not going to be little girls. Oh man. I don't even want to think about it.
It's tough. Yeah. My first child to be 25 on the 21st.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I had to count how many days, but yeah, I was just telling Ron, like, dang, it's crazy. But yeah, I think with your daughters, you just try to be the best example of a woman you can be for them.
What she said.
What she said.
Let them know, hey, I'm not perfect. Own up to your stuff.
Yeah.
Be honest with them. I mean, not when they're little. Like, you don't want to tell them too much when they're young.
Right.
Just be honest with them. Just be open and honest with them, and be receptive to them coming to you with stuff.
What she said.
What she said.
What about you, Tiffany?
I got 3 daughters, so
Ooh.
I would definitely say keeping them in the know business wise, keeping them in the know personal wise, letting them know about men, letting them know about life,
Yeah.
and just not always being so hard on them.
What she said. Yeah.
Yeah. What she said. I don't know. For me, I don't know. 'Cause, I only had I don't know, my 13-year-old, she's so quiet, even around me. And it's not even like, she's always with me. So it's not one of those things where, to be quite honest, this is stuff that us women go through. Like, nothing happened to her. You know, nobody, like, I never let her out of my sight. So it's nothing like she's holding something in. You know, like, we're always, like, within eyesight of each other unless she's at school. Like, even if she goes somewhere with her, well, let me see, I think she went somewhere one time and I called her like 50 times. So it's like nothing happened or anything. She's just a quiet, like, such a quiet person. And I mean, she knows her mother's crazy. I tell her, like, you know, she just laughs at me. Like, I try to talk to her, you know, she just laughs at me. Like, you're just crazy. So I don't know, it's hard. But I would say just keep the no matter, even if you have a daughter like mine, just communicate with her. Even if you're just communicating with a quiet person, you know, just let them know that, you know, hey, like I tell her, I'm always going to talk, you know. Like, I'm going to talk your ears off. I'm going to say it all because I know you're taking it in. So
yeah,
I know it's being stored somewhere. I think that's the best thing. Just constantly, like you both said, just constantly communicate with them, like, no matter what. And then the ones that do talk to you, listen just as much as, you know, you speak.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll probably come out of it. My youngest two, my twins, they used to be like that.
Yeah.
Like, even with me, you know, they were so just quiet and not, but now
oh my God.
I mean, they've been on the show, so yeah. Like they were like that, be off to themselves, even with me, just quiet, not really saying a whole lot, but they so much, and they remember. So they talk about, I'm like, how you know the words to that album? I didn't even know you were listening to it.
Right, what she said, yeah. What she said.
I got one of those. I got one of those. One quiet one. The other two, sure. Nope.
Ooh, I'll throw a party when my daughter talk. Everybody gonna know because I'm like, she spoke to me. We had a conversation, and when she done, like when she comes to me, I'm all ears. Like if she'll say, "Mom," I'm like, "Yeah." And if it's like not asking for something or like, you know, she has a little story, I'm like all ears, and I'm like, okay, let me take it all in. Like I want to take it all in. Like. This moment won't last for long, so that's I mean, I guess I mean, we would never know with those quiet ones if the flame is burning or out or
just know they are
what's going on.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 they are listening. though. I was like that. I was always quiet, like especially when I was younger. I was very.
Would you?
Yeah, I know. Imagine that, but. Yeah, I was, but they're always listening. Trust me. When you think they ain't paying attention,
they are.
They're soaking up so much. They know a lot more than you think.
Wow. Yeah, I was quiet, but not quiet with my mom.
No, not with my mom.
My mom up out her sleep so about mom. She finally wake up. You sleep? She be like, girl. Like, you woke me up to ask me was I asleep? So. Oh man, anything else for you, Tiffany?
Let me see. With the kids, daughters, I would say being in tune with what's going on in their life.
What she said?
Because sometimes they won't tell you, but if you pay attention, you can see the things that's going on.
But she said,
yeah. That's important. Definitely pay attention, and you know, we know things. We know little signs. We know stuff that they don't know that we know. So yeah, we can. If you pay attention to them, you know.
Yeah.
Make sure you see them around somebody, or if they start acting weird around somebody, or like, you know, just like Tiffany said, just pay attention.
Look. Woo, God has been good
What
so far.
said.
If I ever catch the inkling. Jail, here I come. I will call, like, might as well get my bunk ready right now.
Get it right. Get it ready. And you know what? I never want to go, but hey, if that's the reason,
I feel the same way.
I'm willing.
Yeah.
If that's the reason, hey, it is what it is.
What she said, make a nice healthy life. I come up in the cell like, what's up, y'all? I'm here.
What she said. Yeah.
Well, you gotta watch what you have around them, especially your daughters.
Yeah.
That's why you have to watch who you bring around, because everybody is not trustworthy.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, it's not, watch women too. It's not just men.
What she said?
Yes.
You got to watch anybody.
Yes.
What she said?
I used to tell my mom, "Look, I'm watching you too." I don't get grandma, grandpa. I don't get. I'm watching.
Yeah.
What she said? Oh my God! I'm just imagining your mom knows.
I know, right? Right?
Oh my God!
She just be like, "Girl, like, shut up, shut up, stop." Look,
you know
whatever.
Your mom nice, because if that's one of my children, I'm like, you take the damn child with you, then I feel like shit.
But nah, she was used to that. I used to mess with her so much, especially like I say, I play a lot. Well, it depends on how I feel about you, if I play with you or not.
Right.
But, like my mom, and she was so serious. She like did her sense of humor was so smart. I just like to mess with her just for the shock value, just to
yeah.
She
I
would
know
be
what you mean. Ooh, Lord, it must run in their family.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what she said. All right, so we talked about the ladies. I mean, I'm trying to think any other females. I mean, even our moms. How about us as daughters? How do we keep the flame going with the moms? Tiffany, you want to start this one off? I see the.
So, to be honest, I don't know, because my mama, I mean, we not really as close as I wish we would be.
What
but
she said?
Maybe if she took the time out to get to know who I was, like I took the time out to get to know who she was, then maybe we could have been on the same page. But I would say with mothers, you have to really, it depends on how your mother is, right?
What she said, yeah.
Because it's easy to say what you can do to keep the flames burning, but it's harder to do that and just keep it going when it's only one person trying. So it depends on the mother you have. If you got a mother, I guess you could just talk to her and you could keep the flames like that.
What she said, and how they were brought up, and like it's more to it, because there are people like us, the personality, like me and my mom, our personalities are not like. I think I have like maybe 30% of my mom's personality, and then I have like 40% of my dad's, and then the other 30 is just my crazy ass, like just me. No, I don't know. So I can definitely relate. It's nothing like you're saying anything bad about your mom. It's just like, like it's just like I don't know. It's just like sometimes everybody don't. We're all not the same. And they were brought up different, and we're brought up different. Some things we just taught ourselves, and we just picked up on our own. So,
right. Yeah.
But to keep the flame burning is just like to be open to it, because I've come across people that like they say, "Oh, I wasn't really that close to my mom," and they would say just like how we say, Tiffany, like, "Oh, it's nothing bad," like it's just like I can't even say an emptiness, because you got people, always somebody that's worse. Who like you got people's mom, like their mom called them bitches and did this. And
what she said,
like crazy, like oh. But sometimes as they get older, things may change. So
yeah,
that's true.
You never know. So what about you, Lisa?
It takes two, and I think that's important to keep the flame going. As far as my mom's not here, but we had issues, but we didn't have issues. The only issue we really had was the company she kept. Excuse me. So I can't do anything about that.
But she said,
if you want to keep toxic people in your life, what can I do? I told you how I felt. I still love you. You know what I mean? If you absolutely need me, I got you. But it takes two people. You can't.
That's what she said.
Can't be the only one working for it. You can't be the only one wanting it to be a healthy relationship. So if you don't have that, but they definitely be open to it. You know, whatever. But at the end of the day, you can't control another person, and that's the part that sucks sometimes in those relationships, because you want to be able to just shake them and be like, get your
right.
You don't need these people or this person or whatever. Like, they're no good for you. But if that's what they want to do, then hey.
Like, come on, Mom, you gonna have me in jail, Mom? Like,
what she said, right? For nothing.
Yeah.
You're not losing any. I think that's the problem with a lot of people. Which kills a fire for me. Is people keeping people in their lives when you're not losing anything if that person is no longer in your life.
Yeah.
What she said.
You know, like I'm the type of person, I don't even care if it's a toxic relationship. I will be broke and I will figure it out before I stay in this situation that's not good for me. But everybody doesn't have that mentality. Like, hey, sometimes you just have to let people go and be on their own and do their own thing. You don't really need them.
Yes.
Really sit down and look at, hey, what am I actually losing by not having this person in my life? And if that list is short, hey, maybe it's time to, move on.
Yeah, what she said. Yeah, what she said. Well, before we go to break, we're gonna let all our moms know we love you, moms. we love you.
Yes.
What she
we
said.
love you to death. We will go to jail for you like we will for our daughters. You know, you raised them all to be phenomenal women, so we appreciate that. So we just want to put that out there. We ain't dogging no moms on Red.
Not at all. I loved her. She knows what we had. I don't care if nobody else knows what we had and the love we had, the respect we had for each other. She knows. I know. She knew before she left. I knew before she left. So I don't give a damn who thinks they know our relationship or thinks they know. I love that woman.
What she said. Yeah, especially if you're not the only child. It's like, you don't
know what we talked about.
Right.
Yeah. I don't care what she told you when she was mad. I don't care what she said. She ain't tell me that.
What she said? Oh God. Child. That's a whole nother episode. I know I done made my mom mad. Especially between certain ages. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like between the age of like 13 and like early 20s. Oh Lord. I don't even want to know what my mom might have said.
What she said,
I was never a bad child, but that mouth, the girls go through that talk backstage.
She said,
it's coming. It's gonna come back. I know it's gonna come back. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Can't do nothing but just be like, damn.
What she said, You just look at them like, damn. Is that what I look like? That's what I look like. That's what you sounded like. You look crazy. Like, stop. You just.
But that's when you start calling up your mother. And you start saying, yo, you know what? I'm sorry that I did that to you. Because now I see how it is.
What she said,
I apologize because these mother. Woo, I apologize.
Yes.
Woo, I think it's over. I think God did use me to mop the floor up a few times. I hope I'm done with this stuff. I done read my course. All right, so we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and we're going to talk about all of the children. We talked about the daughters. We'll talk about all of the children now. How do we keep the flame burning being a mother, period? Because we all have daughters and sons. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back right here on redmediaradio.com. More of a serious conversation on What She Said and What She Said the podcast. I'm enjoying it. Breath of fresh air. It's almost like therapy, a little free therapy session going on.
What she said.
Therapist versus one. And we're going to start things off with Janisa. We're talking about keeping the flame nice and bright, burning, crisp, warm. You know, we can make some marshmallows, some s'mores with this flame.
That sounds good.
We're talking about, we talked about our relationships. We talked about with friends. We added daughters with the friends, because eventually your daughter does kind of become like a friend. You know, never a friend like that now, daughters. If you listen, you ain't no friend.
Right.
So,
What she
said. But you know, so now we're going to talk about just being a mother. Oh, we talked about our mothers. So now we're going to talk about being a mother, period, for us. How do we keep the flame going?
Be open to your children. Try to understand them as best you can. Don't try to force who you are on them. Let them be their own person, because we are all individuals. Even though they may be similar to you in certain ways, they're still their own person.
What she said.
And just support them. Just let them know. Show them you love them. Don't just tell them. Show them too. Like,
yes.
As long as it's not bullshit. I do not support bullshit. I will not support stupidity. But if you are doing the right thing, I'm your biggest cheerleader. I got you. If you need me to do anything, take you anywhere, I got you. So just try not to spoil them. Also, try to teach them things, teach them stuff, teach them to be independent too.
Yeah.
Yes.
What she said. What about you, Tiffany?
I would say for my older kids, I would say like what she said, showing love, trying to teach them that everything they do and say is not right. Giving them a little bit of space and opportunity to grow and make mistakes on their own, but also teaching them the lessons of life.
What she said.
Yeah, for sure.
What she said. Ooh, that balance is hard. That's hard because you don't be wanting your children, you know, like you know what the consequences are going to be.
Yeah. But you have to let them feel that, because experience is one of the best teachers, and it always will be. And sometimes we don't quite understand something until we actually experience it. And I feel you, because it sucks. You want to just be like, no, but let it be. I know.
Yes. Oh man. What she said. Yo, I swear. You know what? For me, I'm trying to think. We already talked about the daughters. The boys. Damn boys. Ah man. I don't know, because I feel like, you know what, I don't have any little boys, so that the fun part is over with. I'ma always say to the people that told me having boys was easier, you're a damn lie, and I don't know why you lied to me like that. Like, I don't understand why you would just sit here and lie to me.
No, they sure lied. They definitely did.
Woo. It's like, from 12 on with them boys, you just want to just like, put them in the outhouse or something. Like, just,
Nah, my son started before that. He just always, since like, he just always was a trip. Oh my goodness. Hopefully the stepsons will be better, but you know, he wasn't a bad child person. He just did some.
And you know, it don't matter if they bad or like, hard-headed. I try not to call children bad, but hard-headed or hard-headed. Like, they just go through it after a certain time. Boys' brains like.
Yeah.
And they like, what the?
Especially the ages when they start liking little girls. Then they start thinking I can't stand them.
What she said.
Them little boys, they lie. You right. They definitely lied. They made me have 2 of them. They lied.
For no reason. Just for
no reason. Like, why you want to be mad?
What are you? Why are you lying so hard? Like, you only 5.
Because I would have been good with one. I wouldn't have tried for another one after the 3 girls. That don't make no damn sense.
Ooh, I'm trying to see. I'm listening to y'all. I'm trying to really think how to keep this, because like it's a struggle with this flame. Like I feel like it's literally like a piece of like art paper with the little like yellow and the orange in the middle. Like I'm just holding to try to keep it, to keep it burning. Oh my god. Oh god. How? Like how?
Try to treat them. It's crazy because it can be hard. You want to try to treat them in a similar way that you treat your daughters, but they don't do the same things that your daughters do.
It's
so
not
it's
the same.
Like you don't want them to be like, damn, but it's hard because they just do different things. Like the girls just don't lie like that. They've never been, even though not to say they've never lied, but they not like the boys. They just, just don't lie like the boys.
Yo, oh my
They
god.
make up the stupidest lies. Hey,
They will give you a heart attack for nothing. Let me tell you. I will never forget about, was it last year, maybe a year before? You know, in my 6-year-old, it's funny because some days you just like could look at him and smile like, "Whoa, you making mama proud." Then some days you just like, "The fuck? What's up?
Are you my child? Are you
Get out of here!" That's so like. But this one time, he was going through that stage with the girl, you know, the whole girl, and it was like you tell the child to come home by 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock come, 10:15 come. You know, nothing. You calling the phone, you're not answering. Oh, then you got the nerve to answer the phone and hear me and hang up real fast. You hear a little girl in the background.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
what she said.
okay.
Yeah.
You know, 11 came, 12 came. Child, by 2 o'clock, I'm in the bed bawling. And Red is just like, I'm crying. I'm like, you know, I'm like Van and got them. They didn't drip them up. Like, you know, like, and Red is like, he ain't know what to do. He was in between consoling me and saying, I would really choke this child. I could feel his blood boiling. Like he wanted to, like, you know what? Like this child is going too far to stop. So I'm saying, oh, I'm all dramatic, you know. Oh, we're going to have to call the cops. He said, well, go ahead and call them. I'm like, oh, I can't call the cops. He's like, you said you going to call them. I'm like, so I'm all dramatic. I hit 9, you know, my body goes limp. You know, I hit the 1, then I hang up. Oh, I can't do it no more. Why about 3 o'clock, I go in the room, I see this child, you know, and I wanted to wring his neck, but you know, there you go, all being dramatic, mom, I'm hugging him. Oh, don't ever do that again. It's like, why do boys do that?
You know what? I had that. I mean, the same exact, like, curfew was at 10, here come 11, here come 12, here come 1, and they got the keys now, so they just come in with the key. I'll never forget, my son came in with the key, and I was tired too. I did the same thing. I cried. I called the cops. I did all of that. Came in, laid in the bed. He laid in the bed. I didn't even see him come in. The next morning, I woke up. He was in the bed. Talk about he been here. He been in the bed since 10. I was up at 10, and 11 and 12.
Child. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't have an answer. Like, I know the listeners, like, she never gave her answer how to keep the fire. I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
Like, you knock them out, you beat. I mean, I've had like co-workers tell me you gotta beat. Like, I had an older lady tell me you gotta whoop his ass. You gotta beat him up real good. You know. She was like boxing. You know, she was shadow boxing and showing me what to do. You know, she's bobbing and weaving and telling me how you gotta handle it. I'm looking at her like.
What she said though.
I tried to get aggressive with my sons before. They just look at me like, Mom, will you stop? Like, you know, so I don't know. Like if that's how you have to keep the flame burning to handle a boy, that's just psycho. Like if that's what they really want, that's crazy.
Yeah, what she said.
That's really crazy.
I guess just choke them when you need to, and
Yeah.
love them when you need to. That's how you keep the flame going.
Right. Just make sure they okay. That's what I do with the twins. I'm like, you good? Okay. I don't know what else to say. I don't.
Yeah. Or when they do something good, let them know you proud of them.
What she said.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good one.
Exactly.
Maybe
Those boys,
they'll do something else good.
yeah, those boys love to hear when they did something good.
Yes, they do. What she said, child, they'll tell you about it forever.
But it's because men and their egos. They love. If you feed a man's ego,
Oh God.
the options may be endless.
Oh God.
Go. You can probably get just about anything you want from a man if you feed his ego.
What she said.
You just gave me an idea. Maybe I can get a babysitter this weekend. Maybe I can call my son and be like, you know what? Can nobody babysit like you? You know what?
What she said, right?
If you don't know what to do, you know how to babysit. You know how to babysit. I be telling everybody you know how to babysit.
I was talking about it on What She Said.
Oh my God. Yeah, maybe that's how you keep the flame going. Just, feed their little egos.
Yeah.
That's a good.
But you got any other tips, Janisa? You seem to have all the tips with these boys. So I mean, me and Tiffany just quite discussed it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, just try to be there for them. Like I said, we, keep them motivated. Try to keep them on the right track. Tell them what's right and wrong. Don't praise them for doing bad shit and just.
Yeah, what she said.
Please don't.
You need to choke them, be like, hey, look, especially a teenage boy. Ooh. You're short. If you're a short mom, it's not that bad because y'all don't look too crazy. You know what I mean? So if you need to two-piece them real quick. It's not like you're beating up on your kid. It's more like a little fight between you're an adult, but you look like a,
Yeah.
you look like a kid because you're short. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my patience is short from having 5 brothers. And maybe it's like, the sons, it's like, oh, hell no, I'm not again. I don't know.
No, not gonna do it, sir. No.
You be trying to scare them, telling them about fights. I be trying to tell my sons about fights. I fought your uncle. Like growing up, I had no choice but to fight your uncle. And they just looked like.
What she said? Like, yeah, right, okay.
Yeah,
to show you some moves
right there.
Yeah.
That's my favorite line right there. I always say that. What? I got 5 brothers. You think I wasn't beating them up? I ain't got no sisters, so I ain't about to be fighting you like no sissy.
What she said.
Because once they get taller than you, they think, like, my son, he tall.
Really?
I be like, look, I take your knees out, or I bring you down to my level, okay?
Yeah.
That's what my mom always said. She said, look, you can't be scared of somebody because they're bigger than you.
The bigger you are, the harder they fall.
Exactly. Bring them down to your level, and there you go. So.
Ooh, what she said, Lord. I'm about to say, the only other advice I got is to keep the flame burning, with the boys, is, I don't know. My dad told plenty of stories of his mom knocking his brother to him upside the head and stuff. And I'm just looking like, when they was little, I'm like, dang, upside the head with a light, with a lamp. Like, you want me to do that to my sons?
Right.
As they got older, I started saying, I see why Granddad told me to be mean to your little asses and just,
She said, right. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about her.
Yeah. He used to tell me all the time. Every time I had a baby, he's looking at the baby. You gotta be mean. You gotta be mean. I'm like, damn.
It's crazy because you kind of not. I mean, of course, not abuse your children or be super,
right.
But you kind of do have to with kids. If you ever go to the school with the teachers, they're not. Most of the teachers are not all. Oh, hey, no, they're like, hey, shut. You have to be like that, especially with those boys. You have to be like, you have to be firm with them.
Yes, you do.
A lot of times, because they will try to walk all over you if you let them. They will.
Oh, yes, they will. Oh my God.
So teach them now so they're not adults who don't know how to act and don't know how to be, because it's too many out there like that already.
Yeah. What she said. Lord, I guess that's the solution, Tiffany. That's how you keep the the flame burning. You gotta be me.
Yeah.
You just gotta turn the Oscar to Grouch. I'm home. I don't give a
I definitely think you do have to be mean to them, because I don't know, but I can't stand these damn boys. Hey, especially once they turn, I don't know, it's some 16-year-olds, man.
Ooh, maybe he'll change. I don't know.
Yeah. Gotta hope so. My dad always say, it's just a phase. They'll get over it. I'd be like, dang, this phase been going on since 13.
It's a long phase.
Like, when they gonna get over it?
What she said, ooh. Well, I guess that's the solution to the listeners too. We just gotta be mean to the children. I mean, how? It seems to work though. It seems to work to keep them in line. I mean, speaking of them twins, I'll never forget one time my dad, because they used to act up a little bit in school, and like my dad would go and sit at the school with them, and he, and the kids try to act up. My dad would sit your ass on down. He didn't care who child it was. They be looking like, oh my God, the twins' granddad is mean. he ain't care. Like,
that's me. I go sit at your school. If I ever, I didn't have too many like discipline problems with my kids in school. They always, they're so good. Cause I would come up, my son, he wasn't doing his homework, and you think I did? I sure was. Hey, I'm sitting. I do the work too. I don't even care. I do the work. What y'all doing? Can I get one too? I'm in there doing the work too. Yeah. I sit right in your classroom. Do I need to come do this regularly? Let me know.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess we ended this segment on a note of the boys. It's those boys. All right, everybody. Well, I'm your host, Latif. And if you enjoyed this show, if it's your first time tuning in, don't forget to keep RedMediaRadio.com locked. We have The Morning Grind, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Also, Breakfast with Miss Tiffany, our very own, every Tuesday and Thursday, where she gives a little extra piece of her mind, other than what she said. And then we just have What She Said, like the best show on here. No, I'm playing. I can't say that. I can't say that. But it's the What She Said right here on RedMediaRadio.com. Also, What She Said, the podcast. I'm your host, Latif, owner of Anaj Health and Beauty. You can find me on Facebook at Anaj Health and Beauty. Today I chatted with the regular gorgeous co-host, Miss Janisa, co-owner of Student Apparel.
Love yourself. And you can find us on Google, social media, search Student Apparel, and at www.stuenxproducts.com. Right here, Saturday, 7 p.m. for What She Said, RedMediaRadio.com. Thursdays for the podcast.
Every time I mentioned the podcast, I forgot Thursday. And then we have the gorgeous, my girl, Miss Tiffany Motherland.
Hey, so you can find me on Facebook at Tiffany Motherland, Instagram at Moneymaker Books Cosmetics LLC, and on my website at www.moneymakerbookscosmeticsllc.com. Catch me here Saturdays, What She Said, 7 p.m. Breakfast with Tiffany's Tuesdays and Thursdays.
All right, everybody. As you can see, my co-host, y'all heard me trying to go a little fast, and it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. That is what we do here on What She Said right here on RedMediaRadio.com. We are going to vibe out.